All right. Hello, everyone. It is good to see you. Here we are. It's a live stream once again. As far as I know, I don't know. Like I've looked on Google to see like how many other people do like live streams on YouTube of their live trading in binary options, and it's hard to find. So it's kind of cool to be really basically one of the only people doing this. That's way awesome. So here we are. We're going to take some trades, or probably only take one trade. We'll see what happens. I'm looking here to make sure there's no news. Yeah, there's no news that we need to be paying attention to. It's been a bit of a slow market. Everybody got a couple trades in our first trading session today and got some wins in there, so that's cool. But let's just see what this gives us now. I'm not going to try and force anything. Just going to see what there is, see what the market gives us. I am going to also use our more advanced money management today. See if we can pick out a bit more money and also allow for it doesn't need what's cool about the this new money management system we're about to release to the premium members is that it allows for a 40% win percentage, so a real low win percentage, and can also really provide you with some good profit. So I'm going to use that today, and let's see if we can walk away with, I don't know, 4 or 5% in the account, and see what happens from there. So I'm going to share my screen. We'll do this setup right here, put that over there, and that should allow you now to see my screen. Let me just double check here. Yeah, everything should be good. All right, so let's see what we got. What I need to do is make sure that my charts are all set up. Also, I mean, you can see here, you can see my account balance right there. Okay, it's the exact same account balance as what it was when at the end of the trading session on Thursday. We can even show here, you can see all the open and close trades, so you can confirm that with the trading on Thursday. So there's no like added, I don't know, I haven't done anything to the account since then. So I'm going to clear out some of these. Hey there, Lisa. Good to see you. Clear out some of these that are no longer tradable. Looking here just at all of the currency pairs, making sure it all gets set up. That's the thing. I mean, these pairs, they change their pricing regularly throughout the day. So you got to kind of make sure you're adjusting. That's part of the binary options trading experience, is making sure that all of the pairs are tradable. You don't want to be placing a trade on something that they've changed the pricing on, and all of a sudden you don't make as much money out of the trade, and you put the same amount of risk with significantly less money. So that's just not a nice experience. So please make sure that you are paying pretty good attention to your pairs and their pricing. It's something we do in the trading room pretty regularly, because if I'm trading or one of the moderators are trading and we're not noticing, then oftentimes someone will write into the chat saying, hey, pricing's changed, which is kind of a cool little group dynamic, and then everyone can then make the adjustments that they need to make. One of the things I like about that. So let's see what the market gives us. Okay, euro dollar literally just came up here just a second ago, and it's bouncing off that resistance. Also in a pretty strong downtrend. So that would have been a really great trade to have taken there, but just missed it. That's part of the game as well. Sometimes we just miss the trades. So who else do we have here? Going right into the chat if you are let me know where you're watching from. Let's get a trade. Let's get a trade. We do have pound Aussie coming down to this level. I'm kind of not the most excited about that level, but it's not bad. I think I might be able to take that. We'll see what that gives us. It could be a better one. I do have a teaching on here on YouTube about finding great support and resistance levels. Even more in depth in the training portal that we have. But this isn't, so it wouldn't necessarily fit that criteria, but it's okay. Let's see if that gets down there and gives it to us. If it does, I will probably take it. It's trying. It's going for it. Give it a little bit more. Give me a bit more now. Can you give me more? Oh, I did click it, but I don't like my fill. I don't like that. Let's see what happens. You can see where I'm in. 4.2 is my strike price there. This is a tough one here. Let's see if it's going to respond quickly enough. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay, it's responding, so that's good, but I don't like where I'm in at. I could easily lose this just based on normal market movement. And I never like that. I've got 25 seconds left. Let's see if it stays up there. I'm a bit nervous on this. I don't know if you can hear my voice. I'm actually nervous. Yeah, okay. And it's going to go down. It looks like it's going to go down, and I probably would have lost anyway. So let's see what we do here. Yeah, I would have lost that anyway. Okay. I mean, so that's the way that goes. All right. It's nice to know that I didn't lose just based on the fill. The market just moved. I mean, it just was a flat out losing trade, and that just happens. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Pound franc is actually coming up here to this level, but I don't like this very breaky out style look there. You know, that really looks like it kind of is in a bit of a breakout, but I've got that line up there to see what's going to happen just in case. Yeah, had I waited, that would have been a win. Okay, I got in just a bit. I just got in early. I got a little, I don't know, jumpy on that one, but that's okay. I mean, that's why we have the money management the way we have the money management. And like I said, I'm using the one where I can have a 40% win percentage and still do really well. So as long as I have at least better than that, then we'll do fine. Yeah, look at that. Had I waited? Oh, man. Okay, well, I just got in too early. Euro dollar's in this downtrend, so I'm not going to take this move off the bottom like that. Euro pound is also in this downtrend, looking very similar. Someone could take that if they wanted to. I'm going to hold off. What's Aussie dollar doing here? That might be a little something there. It's not my favorite, but we'll see. Very, very easy to just take a, to like here's even what's going on in me right now. You know, and I've been trading for almost 18 years. 17 and a half years I've been trading. I placed my first trade in June 2006. Um and you know, like it's natural for like I'm still kind of kicking myself in the butt for this. Where I got in just before the level, and I got a bad feel even just before the level, but I got in just before the level. And look, kind of just waited till the level would have been a clear win. And so I'm kind of kicking myself right now for that. And that's the easy thing for us as human beings to do, is start kicking ourselves for things that, for the mistakes that we make. The moment you don't recognize what's going on and do something about it, then it's going to start affecting you, and you're going to start placing other bad trades, and things are just not going to work out in your favor. Okay, so one of the things that I do is I just tell everybody in the world exactly what's going on inside of me right there in that moment. And what that does is that helps me just kind of like, oh, look, it's no big deal. All right, I can get over it. And also it lets other people know what others are kind of dealing with internally and how they work through it. And so everybody gets to win from that. And so that's kind of what's going on there. And now, after having said that, I can kind of just let it go and just really be in the moment and look for the next trade. Because, you know, if you hang on to that, you're really not here present with what the charts are doing right now. You're kind of like stuck in that past. And so you're not actually even paying attention to what's going on right here. You're kind of like beating yourself up and thinking about, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you know, and really trying to like uh, find the next best trade or whatever, you know. But you're not actually sitting here being, you know, like really looking at what's going on with the charts. So yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen here. Aussie yen's gotten up to that level now. I'm just gonna hold off a bit. I'm not gonna take that Aussie yen though. Let's see what we are going to get. This pound franc is trying to come down here. I think I could be okay with taking this pound franc. So I'm going to get my chart over there ready. My money, my risk is set. So I'm kind of watching this pound franc. See if it comes down to that support level. Aussie yen is really staying stuck here at this resistance. Aussie yen's pushing through that resistance now. It's got this guy. Okay, it's now at that level of resistance. That might be a spot, but I'm going to hang on just a bit. I have this really good possibility here on the pound franc. I think Aussie yen wants to break through that. I might even come over here and do Aussie yen if it does push beyond that, up to that next one. We usually get about 3 to 5 wins in a session. Sometimes less. I think there were really only maybe 2 this morning because the market was really slow. This January has been really a kind of a slow trading month. The market's been not really giving us too much. I mean, people are in profit, but it's not really been giving us that much. It's not like what last year was. And every year really is different. You can't look and say, oh, Januaries are always going to be like this, Februaries are always going to be like that. You just really can't do that. Where's pound Aussie going down here? That's got a ways to go before I'm going to be really excited about that. All right, Aussie yen. It looks like the pound franc's not going to give it to me. Aussie yen starting to push up. If we can get that, I'll be willing to take you. Just a little bit more though. Maybe that was a spot. Yeah, I think that probably was it. Let's see what happens. See if it does get back up there. Just waiting. Waiting. What are you going to do? What else is moving around here? I think it's trying to get back up there. I think I'm going to abort that mission. Look at this. Oh, look, there goes the Aussie yen there, and pound franc. I'm waiting here, seeing I might just take this. It did get down to that support and then came back up. I was trying to get over there after watching this Aussie yen. Okay, so yeah, we would have gotten an Aussie yen on win there. We didn't. It didn't give us exactly what we were looking for. And the pound franc didn't quite get that. I mean, that would have been a clear win. The only reason we didn't get this win right here is because we were watching the Aussie yen. That's the only reason why that win didn't happen. See what euro dollar is looking like down here. Yeah. Just don't see anything that I'm really excited about. Maybe I could consider that. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So pound franc is moving down. Pound franc has now gotten below that support level. And I'm going to just wait. Just being patient here. As everyone knows, I mean, the big thing with trading is being patient. But the thing is, when it's time to be patient, nobody wants to be patient. So it really is being patient here, guys. Yeah, euro yen actually is no longer tradable. We're going to put pound dollar here where euro yen is. What do we got here with you, pound dollar? Pound dollar, I'm actually really liking that possibility. Hey there, Sui Trader. From Bangladesh. That's awesome. All right, so I'm not that convinced yet. I obviously don't want to be doing anything dumb here. There's no point in placing a less than optimal trade. I'm actually thinking about doing this euro dollar. It is in a downtrend. It is in a downtrend, but it is coming down to a nice level. And it's gotten down there. I'm in it. Great. I just entered I just got into an entry on the euro dollar. See what happens here. It's gone actually down to that lower support level as well. It is just kind of staying stuck there. Oh, it's going even further down now. And I'm actually going to place another one right there. All right, so let's see what happens here. It has come down to that support. It's pretty strong downtrend, so this is a little bit risky. I just lost that other trade that I put on. It is a little bit risky. Got 31 seconds left. $20 left. 15. Anything can happen here. It's very, very vulnerable. Oh. Get back up there. Get back up there. Shoot back up there. And I tied it. Okay, I would have rather won it, but I tied it. All right, let's find another trade here to take then. It's a bit of a challenging market right now. But you know, that's why we have money management. That's why we have a strategy. That's why we, you know, and not every market's going to be easy. So the question is, what do you do during that time? Watching this pound dollar. And I just got in a pound dollar. Oh, and that's going to shoot down too. All right. Kind of watching here. What are we going to do? And that's going to lose as well. And I'm going into another one right there. What are we going to do? How are we going to get out of this? That's of course the question. And here's the thing, it's all about just watching to see what the market's doing, having a very clear plan of what you're going to do, clear money management. And that's getting down there. Back at my strike price. Let's see if we'll push back up. Got 10 seconds left to go. And it's going down below that. Let's get back up there. 5 seconds. And push back up. And no, it is a loss. And that would have been a win right there 2 seconds later. And there it goes. All right. We're putting this money management to a test now. And let's watch this Aussie yen here. All right, I'm in the Aussie yen. I'm one pip out of the money here. Come on. Come on. Get on up there. Ah. Tough market right now. Get on up there. And what did I do? I won it. All right. And that last quarter of a second, I won that. I'll take that. Okay. Let's see what we can do now. I have to be really, really careful. Because the market's clearly not playing my game right now. It's clearly not playing my game. Sui Trader, we have lots of people in the US who are trading binary options. Yeah, look at this euro dollar just dropping on down from there. Okay. So we are clearly moving past. I mean, there's just everything's just pushing through levels. And so it is all about right now, it's all about me just watching and looking to see what kind of good quality trades there are to take. Got a spike going on here, a couple spikes going on. Let's just look here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not liking this. Not liking this market. Hmm. You know, the temptation for some would be like, look how far the euro dollar's gone. It can't go any further, so let's just buy. Yeah, and that's really, really not a smart idea. And we might get a green candle here, but that's just not a smart idea. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna get? Are we gonna get anything? Am I gonna have a loss today? I mean, my guess is it is gonna end up being with a loss today. Let's see if we can make some of the money back, but I don't think I will finish back in the profit in this session. Let's see what this pound Aussie does here. Oh, pound Aussie is not going to be properly tradable. You can see there the payout's down to 77%. I'm not going to trade that. Gonna get rid of pound Aussie, gonna get rid of pound franc, get rid of euro pound, get rid of Aussie yen. Oh, a lot of currency pairs just changed their pricing. Let's see what we can put in there. All right. Let's take a look here. We got Aussie CAD here. Liking where that Aussie CAD's going. That could be something. And it is an interesting feeling, you know, just trading in front of the whole internet. It's one thing to like trade live in front of everyone in a trading room, that's already a challenge. And then adding into that, and then going live in front of everyone on the internet. It's like it's a total surreal experience. Euro Aussie is also just dropping off like crazy. Look at that. Okay, let's see what else we're gonna get here. There were a few trades. There were a few trades that we could have taken and would have gotten a win right away. But sometimes it's just a matter of you looking at one trade and take it, and that one's the one that loses. The other one would have won. That happened a couple times toward the beginning. Or I was like, for example, I think I was looking at the Aussie yen, and then went to go over to the pound franc, and that one happened before I could even get to it. Let's see. What are you gonna do here? What are you doing, Aussie cat? Boo-doo-doo. The tensions are high. What will happen in the market today? What is it going to give us? What is it going to give us? Uh, yeah, they're really. I'm coming back over here, checking the news. Nope, there is no news. We can see, I mean, a lot of these support and resistances just are not really being respected, which definitely happens. What we do in the trading room is we actually talk about we talk about watching to see if the market is playing your game, and if you're finding out that it's not playing your game, then you can just kind of sit and wait and watch for a little while to see if it starts playing your game again. On a live stream, that's a little bit more difficult. In the trading room, we have multiple trading sessions in a day. There's pound CAD moving up here. This isn't my favorite type of setup, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's even at but we could see about that actually. See if that gives it to us. Gonna get up there? Nope. You're in such a strong downtrend, you're not gonna get up to that. All right, this Aussie dollar. What do you look like on a broader scale? Not so into that. Just kind of looking around here to see what might be worth taking here. Got CAD yen coming down. That's definitely showing up to be in some kind of a look at that the kind of ranging type action. We also have that lower high though that's going to start weakening these levels. So I'm just kind of holding off on that. I think I've got a number of losses, so I need to really be aware. I've got 4 losses, so I don't have many more losses left. I need to I need to get a good win in here. I like this pound franc. CAD franc, I mean. See if that's going to get down there. We have that higher high, and it's coming down to the support that was created before that higher high. Quite like that. Let's see if that gives that to us. And right there. All right, I'm in that. Got down to that support. Down below the support a bit. So I'm a bit out of the money. 6.3, last two digits are my strike price. Back at my money. That thing's really pushing. Stay on up there. One pipette in the money. Okay. There's a nice little move. 5 seconds. Let's stay up there now. Great. And there's the win. All right, that was a nice little win right there. Still, look at that. I mean, that's just tough. That's a tough movement. Tough movement. But that's a really nice setup. I like those setups where you're in an uptrend, you get a higher high, and the price moves down to the support that was created before that higher high. That's just a really, really great setup. I'd really, really like to see if I can get one more win in here. My hopes are not real high. Okay, that Aussie dollar is up there at that resistance. See, CAD yen's no longer tradable. See what else we can put here. Like the Aussie dollar just pushed right through that. That's kind of what I thought. Okay, and put Euro CAD in there where CAD yen was. Yeah, see this? Just pushes right through that. We had that higher low right there, so that's why I wasn't even willing to get into it. But that's a real clear pushing through that. Real clear pushing through it. If the Aussie dollar moves up here to this to that resistance level, I'd like that. That's a nice solid one. Okay, it's what's Aussie CAD doing up here? That's got a ways to go before I'm interested in you, but it could get there. It's a long stream. This is way longer than what I want to do, but I want to see if I can get this back into profit. But I'm going to just wait. I'm not going to push it. And if it means that I need to stop today and end up with a loss, it means I need to stop today and end up with a loss. It's just the way that goes. But I want to look a little bit more. All about being patient here. Okay, so that stuff's dropping off there. So we got the Aussie CAD dropping off, Aussie dollar dropping off. What's this CAD franc doing here? Yeah, that looks like it wants to produce a lower high here and then continue on downward. That would be my guess, but nothing there that is real clear about where I would trade it. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, also in just a strong downtrend. There's really, I'd love to be getting into puts here. I'd love to be, but it's just not getting to levels that I can feel comfortable getting into yet. So it just needs to, there needs to be a bit more clarity here about what to do. And it's just not giving it to us. Just not doing it. Okay, we got the dollar yen kind of creating this slowing momentum type action. My guess is the dollar yen will do something there at that level if it even gets there. Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna do? 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 Hmm. And welcome to trading, guys. I mean, it's commonly thought that trading is like buy, 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 sell, 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 sell. Like that's what it is. But really, a lot of trading is just really just sitting down, sitting and and doing nothing and waiting and waiting and waiting. And that's this is live trading in action. And so it's like making a live TV show or being on stage with an animal. You think that you have your plan, you want to do make a movie or make a TV show with an animal, and you have your plan about what's going to do, but the animal's still just the animal. It's going to do what it does, and you got to kind of act around it, and you can even with the animal you can kind of have a trainer there to kind of help make the animal do a little bit about what you need to do, but still it's an animal. You can't control it, just like you can't control another human being. It's the market. You can't control the market. You can't say, okay, market, now I want you to all of a sudden be really, really good, so that when I'm placing trades, it's gonna be awesome. And you can't do that. So we got to just sit here and wait and wait and wait and see what's gonna happen, and take the trades when they actually show up. And sometimes, you get the losses like what I've had today. You get that drawdown, but drawdown doesn't necessarily mean losses. It just means you're down right in that moment. And one of the important things to remember is it's okay to just, when you're in a drawdown, just sit in the drawdown. You just sit in it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to me right now to be sitting here and being in a drawdown in front of all of you guys and in front of anyone else that's going to watch this YouTube video a year from now. It doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. Like, I am just in a drawdown. I didn't necessarily trade very poorly. There's a couple of things I'm kind of looking back, and I'll go back and watch the video and say, oh, I could have adjusted there and adjusted there. But I didn't trade poorly. It's just also the market wasn't really giving it to us. I would say there's probably two spots that I'm like, I guess I didn't really need to do that. That could have been done differently there. Um, And really then it's just about sitting and being in the drawdown, just being okay with that uncomfortable feeling. We don't like to be uncomfortable as human beings. We don't like it. And that's what causes us to try and get out of our drawdowns really quickly, really fast. And that's what ultimately hurts us. So that's a lot of the training in trading. Some of you want to make, some of you want to trade and trade well so you can make a bit of side income. Some of you want to trade and you actually like want to make this your full-time living. Watching this dollar yen, I think I'm gonna go for this dollar yen. It's gonna get down there. But if that's what you want to do, then learn how to be comfortable when it being uncomfortable. Like that, like be comfortable inside of a drawdown. And like be okay with feeling uncomfortable. And honestly, I'm not that concerned with being in the drawdown. Like, that's not my concern. My concern is, oh my goodness, all these people, what are they going to be thinking about me? What are they going to be thinking about me? That's the junk that's going on in my brain. That's the junk that's just, just spitting off in there. It's not even so much that I'm in a drawdown, whatever. I've been in lots of drawdowns in my life. I'm not concerned about that. That's where I think I would consider getting in. It is that strong downtrend though there. So be aware, learn to pay attention, learn to see what the junk is that your brain begins to just shoot out at you. Because it's going to be maybe the same as me, maybe this may be different from me, but what is always the same is your brain just pushes this stuff out. And it's very, very seldom actually empowering. Your brain is there to survive difficult situations. It's not necessarily there to empower you to overcome situations. And when you recognize that and realize that, you can see, oh, here's my brain just doing what my brain does again. And then just, all right, thank you, brain. Now I'm in control, not you. All right, how's all of our pricing doing? Guys, I'm only going to go for a few more minutes. And if I don't get a trade here, then that's just the way it is. I got a loss. Okay? I'm only going to go for a couple more minutes. Because I don't want these live streams to be long. And if you like this, I mean, click that like button. Definitely subscribe. Because I'll be doing this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday every single week. Unless I'm on vacation or something or sick. But you know, if you do like it, maybe I'll get more likes out of this one than any other because people are seeing me losing live on YouTube, whatever. But if you do like it, then please do click the like button. And then we can keep doing these. Where are you going there, Euro Aussie? Where are you going down there? Look at that. Look at this. Look, guys, look at this. I mean, it's just like that quality, that wonderful support level. It's like it's not even there. It's like it's not even there. I don't even know if this is worth even trying to find another one. I really don't think so. Let's even get rid of some of these extra lines on that chart. Goes up, drops below that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to deal with being in a loss. What are you doing here, dollar yen? Had that dollar yen gotten down a little bit more, I would have gotten into it. I am watching this. Let's see if it'll get up to that one up there. You think it'll get up there? Let's see what it does. I'm watching this. 1 minute chart. Dollar yen. See if he gets up to that resistance. A little bit more. All right, I'm in that. Okay. It's definitely so far not doing what I wanted to do. Let's see if he'll drop back down. Getting close. Oh, no, pushing back higher. Pushing even higher. Man. Okay, I just put in another trade there. Let's see what this one does. Just staying stuck there. Okay, coming back down. Is it going to come all the way back down? Okay, there's my strike price. Was in there for a second. Oh, and then it pushes even higher. Guys, we're going to do something absolutely crazy. We're just going to put... Oh, and is it going to come back down? Okay, just lost that. All right. And I just did something totally crazy. I just put the rest of the account on that. And that's going to lose. That's going to lose. All right, guys. This account is going to be blown. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's end the live stream there, guys. That's a bomb.